If you're thinking about buying some plants or seeds for your garden, make sure that you buy everything responsibly. But what does that mean, and how do you actually go about doing it? Well, the first thing is to go to a trusted and known supplier. That way you can not only see the plants, but you can also ask about them. And you can find out all about their history too. And when you get there, take a look at the plant. You want something that really looks to be in good condition. If it's got brown leaves or it's wilted because it's not been watered, the chances are it's not been very well looked after. If the compost is full of weeds, again, it suggests it's not been well looked after. So go for something with, if it's meant to be in leaf, good green leaves, lovely sturdy stems, and that way you can be pretty sure it's basically a healthy plant. Then have a little quick check for pests and diseases, because you don't want something that's already infested with problems. If you do that, you're pretty sure you're going to have a healthy plant. But the problem is, not all problems are easy to spot, and in fact some aren't visible at all. So if you possibly can, find out whether the place you're going to buy the plants from has a biosecurity policy. Basically that means they've put in place measures to ensure that the plants they're buying come from a safe and sensible source, and that they've looked after them well, and that means you're going to get really top quality plants. But take a look at the label as well. It'll not only tell you about the plant and how to look after it, but you may see a plant passport. Find out what that means, and it does also allow you to determine where the plant came from. You may decide that you want to go down the route of trying to concentrate on buying plants that have been grown in Britain. And if you do that, of course, that's an added bonus because it helps our horticultural industry. Now, you may want to buy some of your plants or seeds online, and there's no problem with that, but you do need to check that where you're buying them from is UK based, and you also need to check that the plants are coming from the UK. So it's worthwhile looking at some of the photos on the website or wherever you're looking for those plants and seeing some idea of the plant quality, and also reading a good number of the reviews, because if you read a few and you find that the words are very similar or the layout is very similar, you'll often find that that's actually a fake review. If you're unhappy about anything you see or you read or you hear when you're buying plants, wherever you're buying them, just leave them there. Don't buy them. Go elsewhere, because there are plenty of really good suppliers out there. And you also want to be plant wise, and basically all that means is don't buy invasive plants, the sort of thing that could move out of your garden or your pond and into the wider environment and then cause an awful lot of problems. If you don't quite know what constitutes an invasive plant, then just take a look at www.nonnativespecies.org/beplantwise/ and you can find out everything you need to know. So there you have it, a few simple tips for making sure you source and buy your plants responsibly. And don't forget that healthy plants is healthy minds, and if you keep on buying all those lovely healthy plants, you'll also help keep Britain growing.